great pleasure for me to warm welcome once again François Davenne, UIC Director General, and he's also a little bit our boss. So please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
No, I just looked to your account, actually. Okay, dear Minister, well, not dear colleagues, I will try to be short and perhaps concentrated on basically two ideas. First one, the idea of urgency. We need to deliver fast new products, and Alberto insisted, for instance, on ticketing. We have to be fast in delivering. I will not come back to SDM, which basically has been developed within UIC, but indeed everything what Alberto said is absolutely true. We need to integrate at the European level, but also with the public transport at the local level. And, well, I will insist today that, we are part as railway of the solution for decarbonation, because we are emitting 9 times less CO2 as any other mode. And if we want to be serious to have an actual decarbonation by 2030, we have to do that in the next 10 years. That means that the project we are speaking today, the project on new communication systems, the project of new ticketing system, we have to deliver in the next 10 years. And we have to work together to be sure that we are able to deliver. I would like to quote perhaps John Maynard Keynes that used to say, in the long run, we will all be dead. Well, it was a joke among economists for economic crisis, but now it's more or less a reality. We know with the last IPCC report that if we don't act, and we don't act fast, there will be catastrophes all around the planet. And I think that now the central issue that we have is to select transformational projects. That means the very projects that we need to make the difference in the next 10 years. And I think, there will be an intervention after me of Carlo Borghini, and I think that's exactly what the system pillar within Shift to Rail is doing, selecting the transformational projects, selecting what will transform our industry. So I will just take a few examples of what could be those transformational projects. Well, OSDM is one of them, but Alberto already said anything. I will speak perhaps about infrastructure. For infrastructure, we'll really need to revolutionize the experience of the customer. And for that, we have new tools. For instance, we have ATO, automatic train operation, that will completely transform the customer experience, that will allow to increase the throughput on all our lines. And the good news, if we have quite a lot of projects of development that we make this new experience a reality. First, we are developing FRMCS, Future Rail Mobile Communication System, that is, in a nutshell, a 5G backbone for railways activities. And that will be the driver for ATO, the driver for innovative ticketing systems, the driver for real-time information, because we will have the telecom throughput to have all those exchanges of information possible and efficient. Secondly, we are working in UIC, but with all the partners, on a modeling of the rail system, a common modeling, a very powerful tool, and that also will be really important because we will have to take decision, real-time decision, more and more frequently and more efficiently. Third, we are also launching pioneering project on artificial intelligence. And I think the combination of all those projects is what is called digital twins, the capacity to have traffic management and administration of our networks that will allow to take decision not in after complex study, but in seconds, in minutes, and to be able to increase digitally the capacity of our existing network. One other very important question is how we will be able to not be disrupted by climate change. That means that the maintenance of the infrastructure, the maintenance for rolling stock, will enter into a new dimension because we know that with climate change, the phenomenon will not be linear anymore. We cannot rely on what happens in the last 100 years because we will be disrupted by new phenomena. It happens in China with the metros. Well, we know what happens in Germany this summer. So that means that we need to have there again, real-time information about the state of the infrastructure, what is happening. And that's really something we are working on, and all those digital innovation will allow, indeed, to have this real-time information. Well, I think all those projects that will allow us to deliver in the next 5 and 10 years a complete new way of considering railways and the public transport system. And as a conclusion, I will say that we have really to go into the avoid, shift, improve strategy of the UN, and we are part of the solution for the avoid, shift, improve strategy. But ultimately, I think what we did collectively with the Trans-Europe Express, we have to change the behavior. We have to change the perception of rail. And we have to install the fact that there will be no other solution than to have transport systems that will be more frugal. And rail is by nature frugal. Frugal for energy emission, we all know that, but also frugal in public space. We all know that if we work with rail and public transport, we will give back to our citizens public space in our city. We are also frugal in terms of life cycle. We have rolling stocks that are of a duration of more than 30 years, and we are also frugal because we have scalable system. For instance, for the COP26 in the UK, they have refurbished old rolling stocks with hydrogen engine. That means that we can evolve, and we can evolve in a very frugal and sustainable way. So that's this perspective that I wanted to highlight, and I think that we will be able to deliver those projects, and I think that Carlo will have some of them to explain. Thank you very much.
Thank you.